The Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria, Dicon, is owned by the Nigerian Armed Forces and is responsible for the production of defense equipment and civilian products. There's palpable tension, anger, and growing frustration at its ordnance factory complex in Kaduna State over several unpaid emoluments. Aggrieved workers are protesting at the entrance to Dicon to express their displeasure. It's the first time such mass action is getting the attention it deserves, and for fear of being victimized, the protesting staff refuse to speak on camera. From a vantage point, Arrears News crew can see soldiers dispersing aggrieved staff, assaulting and harassing those they could lay their hands on. The phone of onlookers caught filming were seized too. Findings by Arrears News reveal that Dicon workers are walking on eggshells. They are constantly intimidated by the management. The workers accuse the management of frustrating their efforts to enroll in the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS. One of the workers who chooses to remain anonymous says, "This protest is taking place simply because people are fed up and the nation needs to know what's going on in Dicon. We are demanding to be enrolled in IPPIS. We demand payment of our peculiar allowance, 2019 minimum wage arrears, and payments of promotion arrears for 2020, 2021, and 2022. We also want the management of Dicon to be truthful in its activities and shun victimization acts." Another staff who pleaded anonymity says, "The last promotion exercise took place in 2019. Staff were promoted without their accompanying monetary benefits. When the arrears were paid this time around, they were paid 58% of the basics. Those who were expecting to be paid promotion arrears of about 280,000 naira got barely 80,000 naira. Management, in its usual oppressive stance, warned those who dare to ask to be careful."
He's putting sand. He's putting sand. He's putting coal.
Through these protests, Dicon staff want their plights heard, and they are seeking succor from the relevant authorities, especially now that the cost of living is high. They are also fear they will be remanded because the Act establishing Dicon prohibits staff from granting media interviews belonging to any political party and organizing protests. In several phone calls to Musa Yakubu, the public relations officer of Dicon, to get the management's reaction to all allegations leveled against it, he did not speak. We sent text messages to him demanding to hear from Dicon. He replied by saying he is not on ground for now. According to the protesting staff, since the increment and implementation of the new minimum wage in 2019, the payment did not commence for some parastatals until January 2020, resulting in about 8 months arrears. Protesting staff say some parastatals under the Ministry of Defense got their arrears in 2019 and 2020, and they have since been enrolled in IPPIS. 4 years down the line, staff members of Dicon say they haven't received theirs. Nisi Gabriel, Arrears News.